Okay, now, for those who needed a pencil and paper, please, 713-526-1430. That's 713-526-1430, and I'd like to welcome you to the night train. My name is Natalie J, and my guests this evening are two very important people. Would you please step up to the mic and introduce yourself?
Good evening. This is Ronald Mumphry, Principal Jack Yates Senior High School.
And Dean, would you please introduce yourself?
I am Greer, Dean of Instruction, Jack Yates High School.
And Principal Mumphry.
Well, where do I start? Well, I think that at one while it wasn't a place that you were going to send your children. But with the team and the parents working together, our teachers and our children, we turned it into a place where education could take place each and every day, and it continued even with me gone.
And with the advent of, well, as a matter of fact, let's back up a little bit. So how long were you at Yates prior to becoming principal?
17 years. I was a teacher, coach, and an administrator at Yates High School.
So what made you decide that you wanted to return to Yates?
Well, it's home. And once you've been a lion and have it in your blood, you have an opportunity to go back. You go back and put in your piece. We've had great success in our first week there. The alumni has been great. The business community's been great. The school district itself, and our board member, regional superintendent, deputy superintendent, and the general superintendent, all have been by to visit this week. But I think what's the most important thing is that our children have responded extremely well this week with our dress code and the policies that we put in place, and our staff have stepped up to the plate and said, we're going to move the school forward, and that's important.
There are some people that feel that with the, and usually that's the case too, with new things there are a lot of fears and new programs. What are some of the things that you could possibly say to the parents and to the community at large concerning Yates? And I'm talking about some of the alumni. What are some of the things that you can say in terms of where you're going, your direction, and how to help them feel as if the seeds are going to be fine?
I think one of the first things we have to say to the alumni is welcome back. Over a period of time, the alumni felt that they haven't been welcome at home, and we want to welcome them back. Various classes have already stepped up, been at the school asking what can we do to help, sending emails, making phone calls, contacting businesses. So I know they're going to be on board, so we're not worried about that. What we most want to happen is that our parents understand that we work for them. We need their help. When Johnny and Sue come home and say, I've had a rough day, let us get together and find out why that child had a rough day and smooth the waters for the child so that he or she academically can advance.
Dean, talk to me a little bit about some of the things that you envision for Yates.
Well, knowing that Yates is a magnet school with a School of Communication, we want to be able to ensure that we have a facility that is definitely empowering students in that area. With our rigor and being a college-bound culture, we want to ensure that our parents and our community understand that not only our staff and our students have accepted the challenge, they have embraced the change. And we have our little saying that says, strut your stuff, JY.